Okay. What's going on, everybody? Let me get a little comfortable here. Sorry. Welcome and welcome back. This is Art to the Brown Table. My name is Mello, and we are going to be painting Optimus Prime here. A very vulnerable Optimus Prime. I did the drawing of this yesterday. I'm going to start the painting. I don't think I'll be doing the whole painting in this sitting. One, because it's a little too big. And two, I'm actually waiting for some packages. It's actually kind of telling that I am doing this piece because I got to work on my wife's car later today. I'm not sure if I want to record it. If I wanted to record this, I'm not going to record it. I'm just streaming it, and I'm going to leave it like that. I need to see. Where is it? No, I got it on the wrong window. I just need to see my chat for you guys. Put that there. Scooch that over. I think everything looks pretty good. I'm happy for that. Look at my fingers, making sure I am current. Okay. Let's do it. I'm actually going to use my Artezas today. That is my reference on top. Reference on the bottom if you're on the vertical. I'm going to use my Artezas. They got a few. I got two grays and this black I'm going to use. I just want to get accustomed to using different types of paint. I'm going to grab a different white. I haven't opened this in a while. I hope it's not gross inside. Yep. I'm gonna have to dump it. It's alive inside, so no thank you. I must have had water in there. It's kind of the bummer about gouache that it can do that. This one's pretty new. Hopefully it's not alive inside. Are we Gucci? I just need to stir it up. But yeah, how's everyone doing? If you're doing, this Thursday afternoon for me. It is, what time is it? 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me. Alrighty. So as you can see from my reference, there's several different warm grays. So that's why I have this flesh tone. But I'm going to kind of play around first with my palette. Can you guys do me a solid? If you're listening, I'm getting an echo in my ear, but I think it's just because of I have headphones on. But if I sound good, hit me with a thumbs up. Or let me know in the chat. All right. I'm going to try to use a little bit of everything. This is Hemi White. This is Creative Inspiration Mars Black. I don't really like this black, but what I'm going to do today mostly is the outline and maybe all the dark blotches because this so big. Like all of this is really dark black. That goes to black, or I'm not sure if I'm going to go full black. But I need to get accustomed to using my my paints, man, my materials. But everything is so tight financially, guys. You know how it is. That we are forced to be frugal. All right. We are forced to be frugal. Okay. So, are we good here? I got my phone, I'm about to start doing that. Alright, let's just start creating a gradient wheel here. And what I mean by that, I don't know if you guys can see it on my palette. Maybe you can. The black pigment from Hemi, they use blue. So it's a very cool gray. I'm going to mix that a bit more so it could be a bit, I won't get too much marbling. I'm going to rotate this so they can see it on the vertical. And that's it. Alright, so I'm going to add... I just want to see if I can warm this up by adding some of the... This color here. I have the swatch and the naming of these colors. I just have it somewhere, just not anywhere near me. I do what a lot of younger artists do is I trust the color on the packaging, and you probably shouldn't. But that is actually really close to the reference. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to serve me. We shall see. I can't find it. I really don't care for it. All right, we're gonna test it. It's not necessarily pink. It's called a nude. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab it and put it on the outskirts. I got dry paint. That's not too bad. I might be able to use that on highlights or something. I don't know if you guys can see a little bit of the difference there. I have some dry paint on this palette, so I don't know if it's going to mix with it later as we go along. But if you see my reference, that actually is close to the shade that Optimus has on his neck. I'm gonna open it on another window, and I just put a ton of white paint. Yeah, that kind of looks, which I'm actually okay with that. A little more white over here. I just want to see the variations of it. It's a very pale gray. That might work. That might work. But for now, we're going to be sticking around the gray side. But this is actually a really good look for me. I'm not worried about the background. I'm making a mess at my table. I'm not going to worry too much about the background because it's pretty big also. And it's going to be that flesh tone with a little bit darker and warmer. Just get this white schmutz, and then I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Alright, so while we ink this, ink it. It's kind of like the idea, the thought process I have, inking. Because that's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to work on the lines and the darkness here. I'm gonna be mostly in the middle. This really dark gray. Because I want to play up the black lines and the deep shadows later. But this will help me get there. Make sure my hands aren't wet. Let's begin. The one thing because this is porous and it's art board, it'll only be later on in the process where I can get sharper lines. Maybe. Just gonna add a little bit more water so we can have this thing flow. That's a bit better. Maybe that's all I needed. I'm not too worried about it blowing out on the side here. I'm actually okay with how thick these lines are because I want this top piece, the front of his cab, and this chamber where he holds the matrix of leadership. Sorry. I went ahead, the only thing I did off stream yesterday, which I did today before I went live, is I doubled up on these lines because on the line weight, so it'll look like it's above everything else. So this is going to have a thicker line weight. These pieces in the front, thinner as the further you go back to the piece. So I hope you guys are doing good. Better than Optimus. Better than my car at the moment. I am not planning this clean. Done. Oh man. I'm gonna add. Heck, I'm dying. I'm dying, y'all. Hopefully. What the hell? some really cool detail to the body here. Hopefully. That is the intention. And if you guys are the curious type, this is just a Arteza Premium Round Brush number 8. I'm trying to practice a lot of steady brush strokes and lines, so I'm trying to keep from rotating the panel. It's a pretty big panel, 16 by 20, because I want you guys to be able to see the whole thing as it comes in. And a slight rotation. One of the things I admire from artists that draw on canvases who draw on canvas on easel, is that ability to create such a beautiful and varying brush strokes without having to rotate and move the canvas around. And I'm still trying to figure out what's the best consistency to do this line. I have everything that can make a mess all on near the edge of the table, and I'm freaking out. I have my water on the top edge of the table here, off screen a bit. It's far enough that I don't fear I'm going to nudge it, but my palette is right in the way. Let me see if I can scooch, do some more scooching. And I feel my room is really warm and dry. It's always working against me. This piece is really going to test my my patience here, because I'm really close already to grabbing a bigger brush and going and doing all the and just going through it. But so far so good. I like the way on camera just how solid the lines look already. I got really bad one shoulder, my right shoulder, my drawing shoulder. So drawing straight lines is always an issue. Kind of a crappy handicap, if you ask me, for an artist. Yeah, I think this delicate step is gonna very, very quickly. What's really cool about this step is that it feels more like inking right now than it does painting. I mean, if you're an inker, then yeah. I'm not so much of an inker. But it helps with the brush getting a good rhythm and warming up. See what happens. At this point for me, I have to trust I made my lines straight enough. But I think I'm gonna play a little bit. I wasn't expecting this to be graphic. I was hoping, we'll see how it goes the further along we get. But I might focus first in layers. I'm still kind of figuring out what's the best way for me to work. This isn't the biggest piece. I think this is about the... Yeah, actually, on canvas or board. But this is the most precise I've tried to be. And that's black. That's black. I'm gonna spot blacks like as if I was inking. And we'll paint on a lot of over a lot of these lines. I'm okay with that. It's gonna dip. Black. I didn't follow all of the details exact, even though I was using a grid, like some of these reflections on Optimus here, just to give it a little bit more flavor. I'm not trying to make the original better. I already have I feel some type of way about using the grid. And this was a good way to feel as if I was still in control of what I was trying to paint or draw at the time. Black, black. Black, black. Yeah, and I think once I start adding the bigger sections, it'll be nice looking. I think the blue pencil is fighting the gouache, but that looks good. I probably should have used this sooner. The flat brush.
Check out one of your favorite everyday cargo pants, multi-pants, or cargo pants with the straight leg fit. The waist is very stretchy, so easy to put on. These pants last years. No information and waterproof.
I think the good thing about this that it'll give me a break from all the blending that I've been doing in my paintings lately. I got scared there. I thought I overpainted on a line I wasn't supposed to. I think the hardest part will be to find that right warm gray for the piece. But I have enough time here to figure it out. And I might not even do it. I might not stick so true to it. What's up, Salvatore? It's therapy, man. It's not we gotta talk about it. We gotta be about it. Did you catch this thing in the theaters? I was lucky enough not to. But I am doing all right, man. I'm just waiting on some car parts so I can hopefully do better with that than Optimus here. But I'm doing really good. You didn't catch it on until VHS? Yeah, me either. Oh, we would save that. Can you imagine? Just bawling. Just bawling. Just losing our minds in the theaters crying over that stuff. Haha, yeah. Atreyu and Artax. I Never ending story. It was all TV. I remember just watching the movie on TV. Phew. That movie just felt. I think the whole movie was just feels like a giant 2 hour tragedy. A remake of Neverending Story? Ah. Yeah, Gremlins is a. Gremlins is nightmare fuel. I love Gremlins though. You know, oddly enough, I didn't grow up much of a Goonies kid. I think I was indoctrinated into the Goonies from my wife. She's a huge Goonies fan. Knew of Goonies, just it didn't call to me as much. But then again, I think it was because I didn't have many friends when I was growing up. So seeing kids that had friends that were basically ride or die in the '80s was didn't really catch my fancy. I'm a loner, Dottie. Pee Wee Herman. That's it. Do I have a childhood movie that's stuck in my head from that era? It might have been that. It might be a never-ending story. I haven't seen it in forever. So let me do some thinking here. The Hobbit, the original, not the original, the Hobbit animated movie freaked me out because of the way they animated Smaug. He had like weird cat-like features, like cat's eyes and frickin' the Dark Crystal. Are you talking about? Are we talking about good childhood movies or like nightmare fuel childhood movies? Because yeah, So, a feel good movie? I think to me, the feel good movie I have in my mind would probably be Karate Kid. I think I saw it. Again, Loner, American Ninja. Yeah. Not American Ninja for me. What's the other one with Ninja 3? Where the lady gets possessed by an evil ninja, and Sho Kasugi gotta go and help her. Return of the Living Dead. Send more cops. Return of the Living. She took you to it. That's a cool aunt. I've seen so many flicks. It gave her flashbacks from Night of the Living Dead. I have to look at the year. I've seen way too many. And then when VHS came out, uh, way too many more. I was watching stuff I wasn't supposed to, bro. Like The Shining and all those horror movies. American Werewolf in London. So I was watching a lot of stuff I wasn't supposed to. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I didn't do that right. So there's a light here. So I'm gonna have to. From Beyond. Yep. Yeah, I think we mentioned this one too. From Beyond, and that's the guy from the Reanimator. Yeah, we weren't supposed to be watching that. Yeah.
I'm not really a cupcake, but I am super baked. It's typically cannibal.
Food is third-party tested, so you know it's safe.
And it ships legally and distributed to your door. So you can say hi to your neighbors. Welcome, Shane.
Oh, hi, Callie. Hi, Barb. Eric.
Why am I painting Optimus Prime? It was a request. Uh, it was a request for Optimus Prime. The dude said Optimus, and then he texted me back and was like, "Dead Optimus." He got issues. I have two screenshots too. I wish I would have went with the other one. The other one where his head is where he's fully dead and his head tilts to the side. This one I think is more tragic simply because you know what's coming. So we finished the animation part. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude. I thought it was kind of funny. It is really random. And yeah, when the lights go out, the flicker in the eyes. It was super random, which it stuck. Because when he first mentioned it, I'm like, fine. And I probably would have taken a long time to get it done. Just because the interest wasn't there. One, because I had been thinking about doing Grimlock instead. I thought it'd be really cool to do a Grimlock drawing in the iconic Jurassic Park pose, where the T-Rex is in front of the banner, the park banner in the first movie. You know, do Grimlock, do a banner, something. That was the idea. That was the initial idea. So that's what I had in my head. But he also said Mazinga. Well, when I was growing up, it was Transor Z. But as I got older, I realized it's the great Mazin Kaiser or Mazinga. Which I've been wanting to do, but I don't draw robots. I don't do machines. So, and I don't know if I want to be doing the grid, but I'm gonna have to. And it's very difficult for me to do a human figure pose and then superimpose the robotic parts. You know what I'm saying? Like my mind doesn't see it that way. So I'm gonna have to do some practicing. We shall see. So how you been, man? And able to catch some rest? I know you be working like crazy, brother. I literally drew this in opposite. So it's supposed to. It's too late now. We'll be alright. I was like, what, my money not good enough? Um, no, man, take my money. I had gotten a fraud alert because of that. Not because of you. Because I think for your starter, your Kickstarter, you was going to take the cash when you reached your goal. And that was, I had, so they, my bank was like, is this real? And they put a hold, and I thought that might have been the cause. And I explained to them, no. That grotesquity is real. I'm kidding. Script is coming in good. That's good, man. Dude, you have a really good foundation, right? So, and it opens a ton of doors for creativity and for the progression of the story. It was really weird that it did that. Between the supporting characters, yeah. You're gonna have to start going schizophrenic. What would he say? What would she say at this point? What would he say? And then it's like, would I say that? Everything's so damn dry here, man. Foundation good, back and forth, hard. 2 jumps to his childhood, teenage, and adult. Ah. Are you gonna do, which has been, I don't know when this trope started, and I don't know, is more on TV, where they basically give you 2 stories, the flashback. I don't know if you've seen Arrow. They did that a lot, that trope. And it feels like, I don't know, maybe Lost did it too. We're gonna have to start studying police procedurals. Hold on, your bro got a sneeze over here. It blew my ears out. That's cool. Just thinking it really opens the door for more stories. Yeah, man. Yeah, they did it a lot in those episodes where, well, it's always the case. They'll get to something, they'll meet a new character, mystery in the present time, and then flashback and see their importance in the whole piece. But that wouldn't apply. Is he from the town that he's well, I guess I don't want to spoil any story beats, but right on cue. Making these craggly lines can got his ass whipped. Yeah, so uh yeah, I think you have amazing potential for story. It's messing with me. Every one of these little rectangles is skewed.
So, what works is it actually targets the brain. It combines apomorphine and oxytocin, which plays a significant role in sexual function, with frustration that amounts and so many other things concurrently. And
Am I gonna do more? I think so. I think I am gonna go through that mini book. Where is it? That over there. Of the first three stories. Hold on, let me go grab it. Yeah, I think so. Uh, I haven't read through these yet. I was just kind of like looking through the pictures. And like I said yesterday, I wish I would have gotten this sooner. I wish I would have gotten it when you first introduced it to me. I think I would have done something a little bit truer to the source material than just a kind of like a boof barbarian. But I think so. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I would like to. I gotta expand. But yeah, I think so. And the that mock-up book is really cool. I didn't know what to expect. Again, I kind of got it selfishly, but I really wanted to see what else was in there. And it's such a cool sneak peek. Yeah, and that Turbo Pit Fighter is really cool too. You have the mock-up for Anthology 1? That's cool. Alright, I think I got an idea. I'm gonna get this stuff really saturated and wet. I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I didn't realize how much I was gonna dig that mock-up. Um, just seeing the incomplete works was really cool. And it opened my eyes to how some of this stuff is created. The more and more I am around you creators that do that stuff, the more and more I'm in awe at what you guys do. In a different way. They create differently than how you guys create, and are able to put stuff. Is what I mean. I'm not like pooping on myself or anything like that. I'm just appreciating more than because I think growing up, reading comics and learning from comic books is a different type of appreciation. They've taken you through the ride. You're not seeing what's going on. And nice Butterfingers. And hanging out with y'all in that sense is kind of like talking. What is it? Inside baseball. That expression where you can listen to and checking out all the rules, how stuff gets done. All right, I'm gonna stop that here. I gotta let this dry. It's the only way that the next part is gonna work. That's weird. There's a spot that will not accept any pigment. But yeah, seeing so much behind the scenes and then seeing a physical page appear from that, it's magic, man. Seeing behind the curtains. All right, I know you guys are thinking, what did he do? But I need to see if this, what I got in mind will work, so I have to wait for this to dry. What the hell? Yeah, man, that behind the scene, the thought processes, and just kind of like little tips. One of the coolest things uh, for me lately has been most nights Rob Norton jumps on and he's drawing and then inking his actual pages, and seeing the progression without knowing too much of the story, but seeing the progression and seeing how it's going to turn out. It's cool stuff. I think this might be too dark for what I have in mind to do. And Raven. Yeah. So I'm trying to get in that lane and watch these guys work. Alright, where's my magic sheet? Got so many brushes, man. But yeah, but I really did. I took a huge step back from just my little side story that I'm trying to create because I was overthinking everything. I was overthinking everything way too much and trying to make finished pieces just from every time I went to go sit down and try to do the process. I was trying to do a whole piece finished, and it's like you don't even. I wasn't doing myself any favors. But seeing a lot of the unfinished stuff that is in those mock-ups, like, bruh, just do that, man. Ring space. Uh, Michael Golden. I really do hope this next piece works because I'm gonna be really in my feels. But I think I will. I think it'll be okay. Stand up. Just want to see something.
The Lucy is a drawing tool that allows you to see what you're drawing and the surface you're drawing on at the same time. The Lucy turns beginners into artists, artists into masters in a fraction of the time.
Isn't that like cheating?
You're gonna call this guy a cheater? Didn't think so. Learning is never cheating. And now you can learn like the masters. The Lucy is a modern tool that artists make even the great masters like you. Draw Lucy has made it easier to use so you can draw better and develop your art skills so you can be the artist you were meant to become. Busted. And if you don't have a willing model, you can attach a photo to Lucy and draw anything you want. Use it to create everything.
Right, I'm trying something else here.
Oil paintings, craft projects, and so much more. Draw faster, draw better, drawlucy.com.
Dude, so what I gotta do is I gotta study your marketing, brother. What is it? Got anyone else? If I'm working with anyone else? Not really. Not really. I've been just trying to do a set of paintings. Ha. Uh, for the comic shop. That's it, really. I keep trying to entice other creators, man. I'm not pretty, so I'm just slowly working on my stuff until one of them takes the bait and we do something. But it's possible they don't trust me, they don't know me, which is understandable. Alex Turbin, is he the dude that was with um, Kurt in that interview? Yeah, bro, I think I'm a unicorn. All right, that's what I thought. Because I went too dark first, I'm gonna have to create my own textures here. Random access. That's way too much water. Ooh, how's that for a little blood inside the cabin? Yeah. No, but dude, your marketing is bananas. You got hats. You got hats, bro. I love my hat. I have it next to my on air sign. I think if I show it on camera, the bloom is too bright. All right. Now I definitely have to let it dry. And what I'm gonna end up doing is oopsie doopsie. Maybe I could take a picture of it and show the camera. Would this fold all the way up? My studio's a hot mess though. Let's see. Oh, it's upside down. Look at that scary mug. Got my boy right there. Yes, it's Florida and I got a skull cap on. Camera flip. Yeah, I was trying to show my on air, but I cannot do it. All right, so I need to find a way. I think that's a pretty good base, and I don't think I'm gonna go that elaborate on him up there. It's a more fleshy tone. He has so many different tones of gray. This is the true test right here. Oh yeah, this thing is this thing is 16 by 20. I'm trying to expand. 24, huh? Jon Vonnegut. You gotta forgive me if I say your name wrong. Seb, this dude right here, Mr. Vonnegut? If I got this right, Romanian. And he's kind of a celebrity, bro. He was on their version of America's Got Talent. He's an amazing oil painter. And he went and did, on stage, he painted a portrait. But what was what wowed me on it, it was a portrait of Salvador Dali, and it was upside down. Very cool, very well done. So, he is slumming watching my stuff, bro. Yeah, I had changed tried to anyway, change the algorithm that YouTube has been feeding me, and Mr. Vonnegut's channel came up, and I remember seeing his name come up on some of my streams. And bro, was I so pleasantly surprised. And then I said, man, what the heck is he doing watching? What's he doing watching me, man? But very cool nonetheless. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Vonnegut, are you a teacher, an instructor of art? You know, I probably should have done the line art back here too, but we're gonna find out together.
Always feeding everyone apple. You said just about. But you left up 3 days worth of food. These friends, neighbors, even the man. Where does she shop?
Michael. So yes. So oh, so that's what you meant. So Michael. If I was working on anything else, no, man.
Right, Abuelita?
Smart founders know something most people miss. Get your domain name even if you're not ready to launch your business. With Wix, you can grab yours now and then get to work. Here's why it matters. Back in 2019, I had this killer business idea, but I delayed getting the domain name because I wasn't ready. That was a huge mistake. Someone else grabbed it, built the exact same business I wanted, and now they're making all the money that I could have been making. And that's why I'm sharing this. Locking down your domain name is crucial. Now, Wix, it's super fast. They handle all the tricky tech stuff for you, making it seamless. And honestly, having a domain name gives your idea instant credibility. A domain name isn't just a name, it's a way to claim your space and take your idea seriously. Because once it's taken, you're stuck paying a premier price for it or losing it. So go to Wix right now, search your idea. If the domain is available, grab it.
Man, it got quiet in here. Oh, my back. I made that a little darker than I wanted. That's all right. I'm gonna have to do a lot of layering later. Thank you. I am learning on the fly. um, I don't know enough about the medium to realize if I'm doing it incorrectly, which is actually a great way to learn it because you end up doing things with it that either most people don't consider doing with it or thought couldn't be done with it. I got so many different shades of gray on my palette, I have to remember where I'm grabbing it from. I do have some oils there that I am considering one of these days cracking open. I've done oil once before, following a Bob Ross tutorial, and I don't want to revisit that. But I saw how welcoming that medium is. What'd you do, Seb? You checked out Mr. Vonnegut stuff? It's crazy good. I was asking you if you was looking into Mr. Vonnegut's stuff. I think we're moving and grooving. I think my window's open behind me, so I'm getting a terrible glare, which is probably why, which is the reason why I don't have my face camera on. Oh, dude, that sucks, man. Yeah, he was mentioning that. Do you have to teach it to code? You're trying to develop it? You know for certain it's to take your job, or the writing's on the wall there? Thank you, Ian, for coming through. I really appreciate your time. I know the time difference is kind of nuts. Dude, it really is something else. It continues to amaze me and get me humble in ways where people from all over the world, it is really, the interwebs does make the world really small. And the type of people and professionals you end up meeting is something else. Present company included. Figure don't get it messed up, buddy. You're a professional now. Yeah, I would like to try oils. One, because I have this, I've been watching these painting competitions on, oh my God, I can't stand it. uh, on Amazon on Prime. And there's just something inherently beautiful about oils and the stigma, I think, behind it of I'm an artist because I use oils. But I know for a fact, I think watching those competitions has really helped me with my recent paintings. But because I was, oh yeah, dude, Aster D's work is crazy good. And there's an artist I follow called Liad Goldberg. That's amazing with oils. And that dude's a pro. He did storyboard animations for Guardians of the Galaxy XD on Disney, the animation. And I got lucky enough to talk to him a bit. But okay. I think I'm going to be here for just a bit longer. I don't know if I'm going to go as dark with to match the reference, but we shall see. I don't want it to look smooth. Bump. I want to make sure I keep a lot of this craggliness, I guess. Thanks, homie. Yes. You see it yellow there? It's kind of like a weird salmon color, Cape Cod red. Yeah, and I think once that goes in, it's gonna tie the whole room together. All right, let me yeah, it's like a weird warm pinky salmon color. Yes, I am. It's gonna make all this gray really pop out, but I'm gonna have to either clean my palette or just go right on top of this piece. But I might have to let these layers dry so that I can work on the line art and make his face pop. But that'll probably be for another day. I think no. I think my damn room dries up so quickly. So yeah, man, I've been watching these competitions. Lately, I've been binging. Portrait Artist of the Year. We've watched every one so far, every season so far. I think I'm learning. I'm like picking stuff up via viewsmosis. Is it a quick painting show? No. Hour and up. It's They give the artist 4 hours to do a portrait of a random sitter. And talking about pressure, they have them like in the middle of a museum or a library or yeah, museum, library, and on TV. And then listening to the artists, not the artists, the judges kind of changes the way or helps you perceive art because they're not, there's some, one of the Ty, what's his name? Tyshan Sheridan? Scherenberg. Nope, and thanks to do that. That's so funny because I'm over here like, oh, I can do it. Yeah, I can't do it. It is amazing to watch seeing these people just crumble. And how many flourish. Ha! No thanks. No thanks. It's a weird thing because it's like I would love to do portraits more. But I want to draw this stuff too. I mean, you gotta send me some references, man, of what you're considering. Or the era. Because I think that's hilarious. Yeah, man. We'll make it happen. You mean Kim Jungus? Kim Jung-gi? You're nuts, bro. But I would do the Team America version. I'll do Bob Dukes.
Now at Whataburger, you can get the new Big Ranch Wrap for $3. 5 creamy wanted chicken bites for $4. Or bacon cheese Whataburger Junior for $5. Add fries and a drink for a little more. Now
That's a hot mess.
download the app.
Smiling with a rocket. All right, time to sit down. I don't think we need the. Do we need the? This thing anymore? I'm just looking at it, wondering if I need the reference anymore. Yeah, bro. I'll make sure to check out the that dude he was telling me about. I think I'm gonna need a. I'm gonna need to let this dry. some sad eyes, man. That's hilarious. All right, man. All right. Your Optimus got wrecked. Add a little extra oomph. I think the next couple of hours are probably going to be just tidying this thing up. All right, turn this off. Would you send it to me in Insta? My back is jacked. Okay. Hey, what's with the... I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. That is hilarious. Okay. Do you want? All right. What I'll do is I'll ask you through. Okay. I got questions, but okay. Do you? I don't do typography. You want to send me? Do you have a font that I can borrow? But yeah, we'll figure it out. I think that's hilarious. Your boy went and flipped the script. That's hilarious. That's so funny. It's one of those. It sucks that it's coming out pretty good because of the pain, bro. And I'm really trying to use this watercolor brush to get some splatter to look like oil. That might be too much, but he'll be alright. He survives. He comes back. The backlash that they had gotten. For them to have to retcon everything. It's kind of funny. Dude, Ultra Magnus got it just as bad, but they brought him back. Yeah, he comes back. And I think then the series ended. Or it continued in Japan. But yeah, he ends up coming back. Dude, the last series, if I remember, was super dark. They were the Transformers were going mad, so they would turn like evil red or possessed. You remember when the Smurfs they went bad and they'd be like nap? Same thing. Gonna add some dents on his face here. The snorks. Yep. It's because of the Smurfs and the Snorks that we end up taking care of such dark subject matter in our paintings. Don't you think? The star guy in the Damanchi cheese. See, there you go. Damanchi cheese. But we also had some cool ones like Galaxy Rangers. Blood inside the cabin here. Dude, if I can get some red, I'll do a Tommy's cover, bro. Some red back cover. I want to do another pinup for you. I got some ideas. Galaxy Rangers? No, they were pretty cool. What did they do? I think the Galaxy Rangers were 3 peeps. Now I'm going to have to look it up. For them? Yeah, they were like sheriffs, rangers. You know what, bro? I think it looked great, and not because it was just mine. I think it really fit what you were, the subject matter. Like it didn't feel like it didn't feel out of place, which is really which is the goal, right? Uh, yeah, yeah, and I thought that I thought it was kind of creepy. I was just looking at it. You know, I'm gonna peek at it again. One sec. Yeah, all the pinups um, are awesome. I'm in really good company, so I appreciate it. But what I thought that was creepy about it was that it's just the eyes, right? It's let me see if I can get the camera in there. Like it's not. There's something really eerie and surreal about it because he doesn't care, right? The outer mask is what I don't know. I don't know. So I was kind of like, it made me, yeah, exactly. Like he's looking beyond the mask. We're seeing this, but he's looking beyond the mask. No, but it didn't. When you told me about the signature being cut off, I'm like, it's okay. It is what it is. I know who did it. Yes, exactly. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I've watched way too many of those creepy ass flicks to know kind of like that weirdness behind the mask. But yeah, man, I was really proud of this, and I'm happy that you enjoyed it. It was one of those things. I had a couple of things in mind that I wanted to do. You saw the first one, which was an homage to EC Comics to that character, but I felt like it felt more like, well, who am I giving props to here? EC Comics or to Saboteur to Charlie? Is his book, and I didn't want to sway or make people make that assumption that this was that type of story. So I had found a bunch of old Vogue, not Vogue, but those vanity magazines, and looking at them that way in that context made them creepier, if that makes sense. I'm trying to figure out where's the head at so that you can see, as if you don't know what it looked like. Watch it be upside down. I gotta wait. I'm on like delay. I knew it. So yeah, next time I'll just put it real. It'll be on the glove. No, the I have some really cool ideas. I wonder if I may have sent them to you already. Oh, there you go. And yeah, what is it? And and credit yourself. Yeah. Um, this one came out really cool too. Oh, Omar be on one sometimes, man. There be times where he's clicking. This came out awesome. That's so good. That's bananas. And now I kind of glad that I didn't do that EC Comics so much because he's holding a hatchet. I would flip through here and look at but I don't I don't know how to I showed my wife this because she's excited. I've been talking about it for so long and like talking about you and the project and what's happening, and she was really excited to see it. And I guess because of its center, that's the one that popped open. Like I didn't know. I didn't know. So, I thought it was cool. No, yeah, I had to. No, man, but she appreciated it. She saw the artistry in some of the pieces. All right, I think we're dry here. Yeah, you did. It's all good. Emphasize these dents. One of the things really want to start practicing more of is bigger set pieces, more backgrounds and settings. Which is something that I don't do enough or at all. So much we're trying to do, man, with so little time. This thing looks like he's already in heaven. It makes the background so much brighter. the gratuitous ink splatter, paint splatter. I wonder what the heck this is supposed to be. Who knows? That's not too bad. I don't think I need the I don't think I need this thing anymore. Wait, watch me see my mess. I'm gonna have to use my watercolor brush. But yeah, dude, on the for realsies, if you ever need anything to get did, man, I would offer up my services.
Good thing she shops and saves at Winn-Dixie.
Once weekly no jar.
I'm trying to think, bro. I don't think there was ever any other show. It's too dark here. That had the same type of impact Transformers had. Well, that's a lie. All dogs go to heaven is kind of a. That's another one. Yeah, me too. And you know what it is? It's all the same old ones. Rehashes of the same old. Right, or the retro versions or whatever the heck they would call it. But it's just remakes of the ones we grew up on. Yeah. There's this thing going around. Um, I don't know if there's a Ross's where you're at, but I was following this Facebook group, and it's just middle-aged dudes, and they were able to find the T-Rex base that the Decepticons would have. The triple changer. I think it was oh, I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, this Facebook group it's just a bunch of guys talking about where they were able to get it in what town, because the Rosses would have that model for cheap. Oof. So you know which one I'm talking about. It looks cool. I forget the name of it. Triptychon? No. Something. You know what I'm talking about. It's the T-Rex. Metroplex. I think I had Metroplex too. I can't remember. The one I was able to get was Scorpionock. That was like the biggest one I had. It was a trade-off. Um, they actually had Unicron in the store, and I was like, "That's the one I want." My mom Dukes was like, "Hell no!" So the trade-off was Scorpionock. I couldn't believe it though, seeing Unicron. But I would have never kept it. I don't think. Just because I don't think I would have taken care of it. But it would have been dope. I'm sure one of my friends would have stole it. Punk ass friends. I used to have a Devastator. Heck yeah! I wanted to do a painting of Devastator too, ripping through Metroplex. I never really had all any of the really cool ones. I always had like the cool adjacent. They would. They were hilarious. They were great. Surprised they didn't put Rumble in the movies. They had Frenzy, but Rumble and Frenzy, the only ones that were able to knock down Devastator. They had Frenzy, but they made him into, I guess, as an homage, they made him into a radio, and he was like super caffeinated. He's in the first Michael Bay. I don't recall if he comes back. The way they did Ravage was really cool. How long have I been rocking this thing? 250? Oh, yeah, I can feel it. Yeah, I think that's not a bad start. I think I did way too much than I wanted to. But once I go back and hit this with the black, I might use acrylic black. It'll definitely make it pop. And then with that salmon pink, yeah, they were good, but they are difficult to watch the further you get. And as soon as they put Mark Wahlberg, those are difficult to watch. Breathy Mark Wahlberg. Every line he delivers is out of breath. Take a picture of this thing. But yeah, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break from this piece and let it dry. I'm getting the artist blindness. I'm gonna let it dry, let the thing settle. Once I start hitting it with the black, though, I can start accentuating some of these pop marks and adding tone in there. It's coming along, though. It would be really good to put that brown here from the table, from the slab he's on. I don't know how that color is gonna match, but who cares? But Sebo, dude, thank you for hanging out with me today, bro. Anybody that came through and checked it out. Yeah. Go ahead. Ouch. Well, this what it says. Yeah, appreciate you, man. You have a good one. Peace.